Hi, myself Gautam Kumar T. I'm from International College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today I want to explain about program testing and condition testing. First, let us look into the contents. First, we'll start with program testing, the introduction to program testing, goals of program testing, basic concepts and types of program testing. Next, we'll look into the introduction of condition testing and objectives and types of testing and techniques for condition testing. We'll also look for tools for program and condition testing. First, let us look into the program testing. Introduction to program testing. Program testing is a crucial step in software development process to ensure the quality and reliability of software. It involves systematic execution of a program or application with intent to find errors or bugs. The main goal of program testing is to identify and fix defect before software release to the end user. Importance: quality assurance, reliability and performance. Quality assurance ensures the software performance as expected and meets the user requirements. Reliability identifies and fixes bugs to prevent software failures. Performance helps to optimize the software and run efficiently. Now let us look into types of testing. That is, first one is unit testing. Testing individual components or a module of software. Example: testing functions, methods, classes in isolations. Next is integrated testing. Testings the interaction between integer units or modules. Example: testing data flow between modules or API calls. Next is system testing. Testings testing the complete and integrate software system to evaluate it complicates with requirement. Example: end-to-end testing, test, testing user workflows. Next, acceptance testing, validating the end-to-end business flow to ensure the software is reliable for delivering and meets all criteria for accepting by the user. Example: user acceptance, UAT and beta testing. Now let us look into the goals of program testing. Identifying defects. Detecting errors, bugs, and defective in software. Ensures the issues and address before the software is deployed. Ensures Next one is ensure software meets requirements. Validating that software meets all specification required and functions as expected. Ensures ensure compliance with user needs and specification. Next is verify software functionality. Confirm that the software performance is intact, functional correctly. Test test various scenarios using test cases to ensure proper functionality. Next is improve software quality and reliability. Enhance all over quality of software product. Increase the reliability by identifying and fixing the potential points of failures. Next, we have basic concepts of program testing. First, let us look at a test case. We'll first look into the definition. A set of conditions or variable under which tester determines whether a system one or two of its component is working is intacted. Component that is first one is text case ID, test description, preconditions, test steps, expected results, actual results. Next is test suites. A collection of test cases intended to test our behavior or a set of behaviors of software program. Purpose: organizes test cases for efficient testing, ensures the comprehensive coverage of software functionality. Next is test planning. A document description the scope, approach, resource, and scheduling of test activities. Components are test objects, test scopes, criteria. It may be entirety or exit criteria, test reliability, test scheduling, roles and responsibility. Now let us look at types of programming testing. First one is manual testing. Testing of software manually without using automatic tool. Advantage of this manual testing is fixable and can be used for exposing testing. Allows for human observation which is identifiably suitable for issues. Disadvantage is time consuming and proven human error. Not suitable for large scale testing or prevention tasks. Next is automated testing. User using software tools to execute pre-scripted testing on software application before it releases the product. Advantage of automatic testing: the faster and more accurate than manual testing. Ideal for generating testing and large-scale testing suite. Disadvantage: required initial investment in tools, training, may miss career types of defects that are more easily found manually. Next is black box testing. This is one of the important testing. It is testing based on requirements functionality without knowing the internal core structure. Technique involving priority boundary values analysis, decision table testing. Advantages: testers does not tester does not need to know the programming or implemented details. Focuses on user experience and functional. Disadvantage: limited coverage for intact path and structure. May miss specific errors in code logics. Next is white box testing. Testing based on knowledge of internal logic and of an application code. Techniques: statement coverage, branch coverage, and path coverage. Have advantage. Throughout the testing of internal structure can identify errors and logic. Disadvantages: required knowledge of programming and implementation. Time consumed may not cover all user scenarios. Next is introduction to condition testing. This is the second part of this video. Condition testing is a testing case designed method which ensures that logical conditions and decision statements are free from error. The errors presented in logical based can be incorrect Boolean operations, missing parentheses in Boolean expressions, errors in relational operations, arithmetic expressions, and so on. Firstly, let us look into the code coverage. Improves throughout of testing, ensuring all conditions are covered. Helps in identifying untested path and decides point in code. Error detection detects logical errors and bugs that occurs in under specific conditions. Helps in covering defects that may not be found throughout other testing methods. Reliability enhancing the reliability of software and ensuring all the possible scenarios are tested, reducing the risk of software failures in production. Now let us look into the key concepts of this test condition testing. A Boolean expression that is evolved from true or false. Decision a point that code where the data flow diverge based on condition if statement, switch statement, or other all types of loops and all. Types of condition: simple condition, compound condition. In simple condition, single Boolean expression that is x is less than is greater than 0 or like that. Compound testing combination of simple condition with logical operations, that is x is greater than 0 and also y is less than 5. Now let's look at the objectives of condition testing. Objective 1: ensuring comprehensive condition coverage. Testing all possible conditions and their combination with code ensures that each decision point and logic conversion is evolved. The importance of detecting error that occurs under specific conditions, enhancing uh, all over the code coverage. Objective 2: identifying logical errors and bugs. Explanation. Now let us look into the objective 3: verifying conditions of decision point, validating the correction of decision making logic in the code, testing all branches of condition, that is if else switch cases. Ensures that all decision points execute to internal logic. Objective 4: enhancing software quality and reliability. Throughout the testing condition, reduce the risk of defects in the product. Improves the robustness of software by ensuring it harness all scenarios. Increase the user comprehension in software. And the objective 5 of this is facilitating the maintenance and future testing. Prove a clear understanding Provide a clear understanding of condition coverage of further maintenance. Clear foundation of regression testing by documentation testing conditions. Simplified process of updating and maintaining the software. Types of condition testing. That is first one, branch testing. Branch testing is a type of white box testing that is used to test every possible branches in current flow graph of a program. In branch testing, every branch in a code is executed at least once. Path testing. A path testing is a method that is used to design the test cases in path testing method. The control flow of graph of the program is designed to find the set of internal independent path of execution. Next one is statement testing. It is one of the type of white box testing techniques that ensures all of the statements of source are executed at least once. It covers all the path, lines, and statements of source code. Now let us look into the techniques of condition testing. First, there are three types: decision table testing, boundary value analysis, and equivalence testing or equivalence analysis. First, let us look into decision table testing. Decision table testing is a black box testing design technique based on techniques used where the different combination of test input conditions results in different outcomes. When a system has complex business rules, this then the decision table testing technique helps in identifying the correct test cases. Next, let us look into the boundary value analysis. Boundary value analysis involves software testing near data of specific limits or boundaries in the input specification. The aim to test the input data extreme value, the boundary condition. This includes minimum, maximum values. Test inputs are at or near the different minimum or maximum limits. Equivalence testing. Equivalence testing is a method of dividing up your tests into scenarios with similar values and then performing a test on each section. This black box testing method eliminates the need of the testing which potential value, since each technique in the each specific position have the same outcome. These are the techniques for condition testing. Now let us look into some of the tools used for program and condition testing, that is JUnit, Selenium, QTI, Load Runner, and Test Complete. These are some of the tools we use for checking the program and condition testings. Thank you.